God's blessings and God's grace over your life. May His peace be upon you. Yes, men from God, though human, they speak from the heart of God. Calculate my words. Men from God, though human, speak from the heart of God. This is impossible without a relationship, unity between our spirit and the Spirit of God. That is why a man himself, by nature, cannot see beyond the physical. The presence of the Spirit of God enables us to see beyond the physical, either visions or dreams. I have a couple of messages that we need to share and pray about. Even though we pray about, nevertheless, the will of God must be done. One of small nations will partially expose and partially win the exposure of China dominance in African lands. I mean, economically. Such passionate youth exposing the hidden, gestures, foundation that has been China in Africa. The youth expose it. They will partially, seems like they are winning over. This now will influence the other youth in this southern path to take the same route against China, but government, count my words, government will do anything to protect that. Count my words, government will do anything to protect that exposure. This will lead to, I cry for our youth. In this dream, I saw an ancient kingdom, ancient building, ancient kingdom. This is a kingdom that has been here for a very long time, but ancient building covered with darkness, smoke. I need to pray one of the kingdoms. They've got this kingdom, kingdom covered with smoke. You need to pray about it. People who are passionate by exposing what they call the nakedness of the church, sitting behind a computer, bloggers, you name them, making that their passion to expose those preaching the gospel, though some of what they expose is truth, but because they have also taken along those that are sent by God and put them in the mixture. For that reason, we've warned them before about this. And what I saw about this particular young man doing such, passionate about it, calling these ones this and this and this and this and this, even though some that he put in the mixture there are from God, because you do not understand how they operate. You call them witches and black magic and this, you partially do that all the time. I saw one of them being made a good example and as a lesson to others to stop this thing. Because I heard a voice saying this job, this particular job is not humanly, but it's a work of the angels. The angels, the watchers, are the reapers, are the one that will, not humanly. How could a sinner try to I say stop it? If not, I saw something bad. And after this horrible thing that happened, this person was removed from his original stand, was removed. And preach the gospel, leave others. It's not your job. Lastly, I asked us to pray a couple of months ago about the collapse. I saw a church building that collapsed, and it was chaos. And then I said we should pray about it, and it has been coming in my heart now. Then we started to pray about it. So all these messages were given on the 22nd of May, but we've been praying about it until now, but we have to release now so that you can also help us to pray. Nevertheless, the will of God shall be done. The will of God shall be done. When things look calm, like we're back to normal, when things look calm, like we're back to normal, when this thing happening between these two is calm, that is when we will see the real drought. When things look calm, like we're back to normal, there will be the rise of drought. There will be plenty in Jerusalem. So we need to pray for continuous rain. We've been told about farming. We should pray for farming. Let there be no scarcity of food, because what I saw, when birds, vultures eating humans is bad. We need to pray about that. Certain committee was formed to rule over or have dominions over other nations. Talking about Europe, this want to have stability over other nations, oppress other nations in full dominions. There will be a call for it to be demolished, because an evil act will be exposed among itself. Look at the riots calling for this to be, because it was not formed on good standards. It's about oppression. Look how this will be taken on the streets by their own. It's time to pray. It's time to pray. Continuously pray for your leaders and political positions. Pray for them in your country. Pray for them. Continuously pray for them. If we don't pray for them, the enemy is taking over. Look, their decisions are not their own. We pray for them. We give advice to them, whether they take it, believe it or not. We've done our job. May God bless His word in the midst of His people. Remember, Christians, we are intercessors by nature. You are standing on the land of grace. The power of prayer is in you. Use the little that you have for it to be expanded. Use it in prayer, supplications, intercessions. In Jesus Christ's mighty name. Thank you.